Hi there and welcome to Collectables. Right, many thanks for looking at this video. If you're looking at it from a link on my website or you're just browsing YouTube randomly. Right, here I have a pretty awesome bronze sculpture. It's made by Franklin Mint. It's a limited edition. It's a very rare one I did, and to be honest it's really heavy. Basically what it is, it's a fountain stroke waterfall. It has a pump inside which puts all the water here and it puts it all down there and you put it as a centerpiece. It's a two-part piece. If you go like that you can actually take it off and all the pump systems in there. As you can probably see if you're looking at this on my website, it no longer has a pump at the moment, but if anyone does purchase it, I have promised I will go out and I'll buy a mini pump for it. Unfortunately when I brought it from an auction house they couldn't sell it with a pump because, you know, it was an electrical item, so it was removed unfortunately. But all it is a tiny little pump power thing, you know, probably something about that sort of size, and it fits inside. So anyone who is interested in purchasing this item, I will include a pump with it. As you may see, hopefully from the angle, it's a bit wet and horrible outside at the moment. The detail on this thing is absolutely amazing. We've got an eagle on the top there, going into a pole about. I'll try and turn it. It's quite hard to turn because I'm not kidding. This thing weighs an absolute ton. You know, unfortunately, you know, anyone living abroad or anything like that outside England, I can't post it unless you're willing to pay a ridiculous postage charge. I can, you know, manage to put it into 2 boxes because it does come out in 2 sections, but it's a really heavy piece. It's not, you know, holocast or anything like that. It's really heavy, you know. As I say, it is bronze, so you know it's not plastic imitation or anything like that. It is the real deal. You've got a great little gorilla there. We got a panda bear there. As I say, all this does fill up with water, so it's quite cool, you know, as a centerpiece in a house. You know, if you're that wealthy, you know, you could have brought this. This must have been around the £2,000 price range. I would have thought when it come out. It's pretty impressive. As I say, the water comes through there and it channels through there and it goes down into this bit. And then what it does from that bit, as I say, sorry about this video, it is really hard to turn. The water then spurts out of that bit and goes down to this bit. We have an orca there, killer whale, and then we go down to this bit here, where we have an elephant, and we have, I think that's supposed to be a lion. As I say, the sculpting's quite cool. Can you see him under that? We have a turtle hanging there. Fortunately, we'll come to another bit in a minute, sorry. And then we have all these detailed intricate bits here. We have some dolphins there coming down. And saying, where does the water go? So the water goes into this one, and we'll follow this round. And then the water comes out into that bit. Fortunately, I've knocked something there. I apologise it. I will come to the little bit I've had to fix at the bottom, but unfortunately I've knocked it off again. Right, and then the water trickles down to this bit and then goes into the big basin at the bottom. Right. We've got a sea lion just there, if you can see that one, and then we've got, I'll try and turn it around, so it is hard. We have 2 hippos just there, some antelopes or deer or something like that, gazelles. And then we have some penguins here. Unfortunately, me moving house, this is why I'm not asking the world for this item. We had 3 penguins. Unfortunately this one here, it needs re-welding because I did actually knock him off. So we have 3 penguins there. They need a little bit of painting. You know, originally they had a thicker white paint than that, and then you've got that penguin and that penguin. So there's some slight damage to the penguins, unfortunately, but they're not hard to fix. Literally all you need is, it's a very clean break on the legs. All you need is a slight little weld, give them a little bit of a white paint, and then they're like new again. Right, there is something, right, which it's always been like this since I had it. I'll try and see if I can tip this up just to show you. There's a little knobble just on the bottom, just there. There should definitely be another animal or something attached to this bit just here, and that is unfortunately missing. It doesn't detract from how cool this item looks, but it is definitely missing something from here. And my guess is, seeing the knobbles, it's quite, sorry, I'll keep jumping, it's quite separated. It must have been quite a big animal. You know, if anyone, you know, can find an image of this on Google, what it looked like, you know, I've scouted eBay and stuff to see if someone had one of these for sale for quite a while, but they never have. And then we've got 2 walls there. We've got the little plaque there telling you exactly what it is at the bottom. But it's a pretty cool piece, and as I say, it weighs a ton. you can probably see by my hands, you know, I'm not the weakest person in the world, but it does take it subduing. You know, I dread to think, you know, my estimate is, but this has got to weigh somewhere around 20 kilos, which, you know, for an ornament, that is some weight. You can see that's the whole thing just there. Hopefully my pictures are okay. I'm taking it in the bottom of the garden today, because, you know, it's quite a large item. Normally I can just do quite close-ups. That's basically it. So if you are interested in buying this, it's a really nice bit, and as I say, I will put a pump in it. It just needs some slight attention on those, and as I say, it is missing something there. I can't remember how much I'm asking for it. I think I'm asking £195 on my website or something. You know, I am open to negotiations, but you know, this would have probably cost you £2.5 grand, something like that, looking at what the other prices of Franken Mint bronze costs. So I'm not asking the world for this, and it really looks a blingy piece of work. Thanks for looking. Bye bye.